All right. Yeah, you ready, Cage Rage? All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my talk show. I'm your host, Owen Rebel. It's my talk show, Late Night with Rebel, and we're going to have our special guest here, returning guest, KuriGames. Press the curtains button. There you go. And click the cheering noise. There you go. Hey, there he is, the man, the legend. Welcome, man.
Doing? Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me.
What's up, man?
Pleasure to see you again. Oh man, let me tell you.
Yeah.
It's been a great time. Greetings. Hello.
Hello, man. It's been a while. You know, KuriGames, the Nephilim, the God role player, the legend himself, Yu-Gi-Oh Master, you know, Destroyer of Demons and Shadow People, and what else?
Eventually you'll say it.
The Black Mamba.
You'll say it.
What?
You're getting close. The
Partnered?
Black Mamba and
The partnered?
no. I mean,
KuriGames Superman.
the African booty.
Oh yeah, the
VRC.
the African booty warrior king of VR chat, the one and only KuriGames himself. Basically, right now he could destroy me with his pinky finger, but obviously, you know, I'm a god RPer myself, so, you know, he has no power here. I have the power here, so, you know, he's been tactically nerfed just for this interview, just to let you know.
Oh, okay. Darn, I've been nerfed.
Yeah, man, just for here, man, Anyway, it's been a while, you know. Welcome to my new set, you know. The crowd is just wild, just so you know, it's sold out.
Yeah, it feels good to be back. I remember the last time I was here, we had a pretty good conversation and things like that. I enjoyed my stay here as well, so I'm looking forward to round 2 this time around.
Oh yeah, was it round? No, it's round 3. I think this is my 3rd interview. I think it went a long time ago.
For me, it's round 2 because I'm over here again.
Oh yeah, I got you. Anyway, so a lot has happened since the last time I talked to you, besides getting a new talk show world and me actually wearing an interviewer outfit. Another thing that's happened to you is that you actually got partnered. It took you 5 years, but here you are, man. Hard work and dedication has paid off.
Yep.
Amen, brother. Tell you what.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Started as you know, a Yu-Gi-Oh streamer, and now here you are, man. You're gonna go back to those Yu-Gi-Oh days, man. You're gonna be, you know, destroying all those kids at the lunch tables and be like, "Hey, I'm KuriGames. I'll fuck you up."
Well, you know what? As a celebration and a homage to everything I've done, I think I might for sure go and do that one of these days. You know, Link Evolution just came out on Steam, so I definitely might go ahead and purchase that and go back and play that for homage sake. You know, just kind of remember where I came from.
I gotcha. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh was my childhood growing up. You know, I had fun with my. I have 2 older brothers. My older brother played with me, but it was a lot of fun, you know. And then in high school, I picked it up again, and I was so confused when they had the XYZ and like the synchro cards. I was like, "What in the hell is this? What's going on? What the heck, dude? What happened to summoning and one monster a turn? People summon 4 monsters in a turn, bro." I was like, "What the hell is this, dude? This is not some kid game anymore, dude. This is like chess or something. What the hell's going on, man?" I was so confused.
Yeah. And the game still continues to changes today. Now they have link summoning, which is an optional thing now since the new updates and things like that. So thank goodness it's not a prevalent thing. Yeah. So I'm just happy that I don't have to really play via the link summoning rules and stuff, because it was annoying. But now you can play without those rules, but you still gotta kind of follow the forbidden limited list. So
Yeah, man, you can't have 3 pot of greeds anymore, bro. Can't even, I think pot of greed is actually banned. Actually, never mind. Can't even have one. Just banned straight up.
What does pot of greed do?
The one that allows you to draw 2 cards. Because people are just, you know, keep spam like, oh, I got pot of greed, bro. So I think they banned, or maybe it's limited to just 1 in a deck. I forget. They like nerfed a lot of stuff. There's like a lot of cards that just got destroyed.
Yeah, yeah. So, enough about me. What about you? How's your day been, man?
Oh, it's been pretty good, man. I was talking about earlier. My internet actually died, so my stream died temporarily. But anyway, before that, I was talking about how I met a bunch of the GTA No Pixel people. You met them too, and some of them want to come on my talk show and discuss like No Pixel GTA and how they're getting into VR chat. And some of them are actually interested in joining Callus Row, which is RP that I'm a part of and Arcadum runs. So you met some of them. You know, you saved some of them from the Shadow people. I was there. You know, and some of them threatened you, and we warned them, you know, not to mess with Nephilim, you know, Curry, because like you're gonna die, you know, you're just too powerful, man.
Yeah, I've met them. I think it's really cool how our VR chat is bringing over people from different aspects of life. You know,
Yeah.
like how we're bringing over GTA people. Hell, even Soldier Boy was in the game the other day.
Amen. Hell yeah. Crank that Soldier Boy.
It was, yep, crank that Soldier Boy. But yeah, it was really awesome to see that VR chat's outreach is getting more and more out there, and the exposure is more real now than ever. Like, if I can, I hope that one day, you know, we could bring some more people in. Like, we could bring maybe some more voice actors and, more rappers. The sky's the limit when it comes to VRC. You know, you never know.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
never know.
I got you. Real quick, KG Rage, just so you know, with the cameras, because I didn't tell you, my bad. But every so often, can you please change the camera angle to who's talking? So if Curry's talking, then put it on him, I guess. If I'm talking, put it on me. And if we're like just chilling, then on both of us like this. Thank you so much. Anyway, so what kind of rapper would you actually want, or next like celebrity, or what do you want to call it in like VR chat?
Next celebrity? Let's see. It would have to be a person I've always wanted to meet. For me, a really good question. Let me think here. Let's see. Okay. So, this person who I'm thinking about, if we can get them, that'd be fucking amazing. Her name is Bridget Hoffman. She's
Okay.
the voice actor for one of my favorite characters, who is still my waifu to this day, Mizuho Kazumi, from an anime called Police Teacher, or for all you peeps out there, Onegai Teacher.
I think I've heard of that, but I don't think I've personally watched it. I think maybe if I saw a picture, I'd probably recognize it. Be like, oh yeah, that teacher, that person.
Yeah. Like, for me, she is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And, Bridget Hoffman would kind of bring my waifu to life.
Oh yeah.
And it'd be all VR too, you know? It'd be all VR too, you know what I'm saying? So,
I got
it'd
you.
be really interesting.
If
I guess,
if I was to choose, someone that I wanted to see, like experience VR chat, I think I would choose someone from Twitch. I think I know a person that likes big booty bitches as much as you do. I like to bring my, well, I don't know him personally, but I like to bring Trihex, you know. You know Trihex, he's the tryhard emote. He's a big weeb.
No, I don't know who that is.
Oh, Well, if you type in try hard in your chat or anybody's chat, he's a global Twitch emote. That's his face, and he's a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan, much like yourself. And he's a big weeb. And I don't think he's ever tried VR or ever tried like VR chat. And I think it'd be interesting to see his reaction to like everything, like just seeing. So yeah, shout out to Trihex. You're an awesome person. Keep up the good work, man. But that's who I would choose. He's not really necessarily a celebrity, but he's a good guy on Twitch. He's been around for like 10 plus years, so I like to bring him up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, speedrunner too. Yeah. Yeah, he goes to like TwitchCon. Well, not this year, but previous years. Anyway, he's a good vibes guy. So, next question I have. You kind of already answered on my question. That's like one of your waifus. Do you have any other waifus? Do you have any like? Listen, I've been on the journey of getting 151 waifus. Do you have any like personal waifus or anything like that besides the one that you chose earlier in VR chat?
In VR chat?
Yeah.
So this goes out to my two loves out there. Ashanera and Mysterious.
Oh,
I
hell
love you
yeah.
both. One is a mutant Echo Cat Girl, the other one's a Yandere.
As we do, yeah. I know both of them.
Somehow I don't know how I managed to get with those two, but it happened, and
oh yeah?
I'm really happy about it. Yeah, because Misty's got a great ass, and Ashanera's got...
Straight to the point, man. I love it. Yeah, you got that great ass. Hey, amen, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, when I'm at the club, man, I'm just like, hey, man, that's a nice ass you got there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude.
Oh, man.
Yeah, precisely.
Shit, man. Okay, as you were saying, you said Ashanera's got great what?
Ashanera has a great personality. Misty does too. But Ashanera also has a great personality. She also has a great ass.
Oh yeah.
And boobs.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, she's just great. Except for the times she's killed me like a lot.
No, they can't kill you. You're Nephilim, dude. You just got RP. You just be like, you can't kill me, but you can try.
No, yeah. Outside of the Nephilim life, okay?
Yeah. Immortal life.
The mortal life. Yes.
Yes.
She's, yeah.
I get you.
She's killed me a lot of times.
That's okay. It's with love, right?
Sure. Yeah, love.
Huh. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so have you tried any of the new Udon worlds or anything like that? Anything fancy you'd be like, oh, that was a cool world?
I have, actually. I have a couple of favorites. So, in terms of Udon worlds, so I've tried the Hadoken world.
Oh, yeah. You're like...
Where you could throw Hadokens out of your hands. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I've tried a lot of the flying ones where it just kind of requires you to just fly and things like that. A lot of the swimming ones as well.
Yeah.
Where you can use your arms and things to swim and stuff like that. Tried out some that speedrun map too. I did that. And that was really cool. Yeah, but that's just a taste of what I've been a part of so far, and it's been really great. I like a lot of the Udon worlds, and I can't wait to see more. Like,
same.
There was someone, I believe, working on a Udon soccer world.
Oh, soccer.
So
yeah.
I can't wait for. Yeah, so I can't wait for that. Also, the blast jump world too. I go back there from time to time and play that map because that map's really fun. And I like that map a lot. So it's good.
Yeah, there's some really cool stuff coming off Udon. I'm more excited for when people use Udon for like role play reasons. You know, like you're part of a adventure RP, right? And you know, your own role play detective RP and Kalos Row or Ascension Academy. You know, I'm more excited to see what people use it for RP or sorry, use Udon for RP. For example, in Kalos Row, we're developing a website that actually is in the game, like actually in VR chat. So like for example, you go to a website called like Calstro or whatever, and like it'll have all the players like on a map, and it shows my live location where I am in the map. And you click it, and it goes to my Twitch channel, and you can watch live. So if there's like a lot of people, you can see like all these players, little dots all together, like oh something's happening, and you click there, and it shows like whoever's streaming's perspective. That's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, you could do the
That
same
is cool.
thing. Yeah, I was like, what in the hell? Like, how did you do that? And they're like, we can do it with Udon. And I'm like, what? And apparently, you can have console
really
commands too, just like in Gary's mod. So I could type like exclamation point like kill KuriGames, and like your character just dies, falls over, just like Gary's mod or like any source game.
That's actually sick.
Yeah.
So if your character experiences death in an RP or whatever, you know, you could just be like, die.
Yeah. Or you can teleport if I need to like DM if like it'd be for this is for admins like if you're DMing like a RP I could like RP like no clip myself so I can no clip and you know fly to you or teleport you to me or whatever or I can have commands that if something happens so if I put like love KuriGames then hearts will spawn around you and stuff like that in a console command.
That's actually insane.
Yeah, hey man, that's the future of VR chat right there, man. Roleplay and worlds are gonna get a lot more advanced. You know, this is the next level, man.
I'm really excited. Kalos Row looks like it's gonna be hype.
Are you interested in joining Kalos Row? I don't know if I know you're part of the other role plays like Ascension Academy, but I don't know if you're signed up for Kalos Row or not. We haven't started season 2 yet; it's still like 3 months away. But we are taking applications. We do need people, so.
Kalos Row is held every Friday, right?
Yeah, every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 8 p.m. Texas time or Central Time. Yeah.
Yeah. See, the problem with that is that Friday is usually my drinking day.
As most people do, yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of like to enjoy Fridays with my peeps.
I gotcha.
I think that Kalos Row as an RP isn't really my jam, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't think I could really jam with it. I mean, because, I don't know. It's just one of those RPs I haven't really just got up and just leaped at. Like, usually when an RP scenario presents itself in front of me, I'm usually the one to just kind of leap at it. Like, I think Arcadum's doing a great job, you know?
Yeah.
Considering this is his first ever RP, like, he's owned, planned, everything, all of that. He's doing a really good job with Kalos Row. A lot of people are invested. And I think it's really cool. So, grats to Arcadum. You keep up the great work, dude. For real. But yeah, it's just not one that really interests me, you know?
That's hey. No harm, no foul, you know? I just thought I would offer because we're looking to get more people. We're looking to get 120 people into season 2, which is crazy, right? We're gonna have we're gonna have not just one world. We're gonna have 4 worlds working simultaneously with 4 different portions of the map. So like there'll be the Kalos Row, there'll be the Undercity, the mega corporations, and the Wasteland. So 120 people role playing all simultaneously, but they're all in different like worlds, right? But if you wanted to go to like from the Wasteland to Kalos Row, you just go to like a door, then you just request off of somebody quickly, join in there. Now you're in Kalos Row. So you actually travel between places, but you're all in RP. So.
Oh, it helps keep the frames down.
Yeah, we did that on purpose. There's no way you can have 120 people. It's actually physically impossible because the max you can have is 80, and when you get more than like 60 people in a world, it doesn't matter how good your world is, unless everyone's literally a polygon, you just lag. We have 60 people in Kalos Row, and It worked, but a lot of people did lag. Like we would hover around like 30-ish FPS constantly, and for some people it's really bad. So splitting up the people into different groups creates for a more engaging story, right? Because like we don't want to have 60 people around each other all the time. That's stupid. We want people to be split up. We want people to create their own story. So we're gonna have 30 people in the Undercity doing magic, whatever, hobo stuff or whatever the hell's going on there. And we have the Kalashro people, like, I don't know what they do. Okay, they're all magic people. Okay, they're banished. And then there's me, like, I'm the mechanic, so I'll be, you know, doing my deals or whatever, selling cars or whatever. And then there's the mega corporations being like, and those damn Kalashro people, we're gonna murder them or whatever. And they'll just be scheming or whatever. They're all rich, preppy people. And then there's the Wastelanders, and the Wasteland people are kind of like, you know, like, they're like Borderlands or Fallout, where they're all like scavenger, you know, wastelander bums, hillbillies. You goddamn get out my round, you know what I'm saying? You know, like they're hillbillies and stuff. So that's why I pictured the wasteland like. They're basically Kenny K. Kona, honestly, embodied an entire area.
Kenny K. Kona. I haven't heard that
Hey
name.
man, bro, I'm back. I'm back for Kalashro. I'm coming back. But yeah.
I haven't heard that name in like years.
Yeah, man. It's been actually just over a year since I've rebranded, so actually, yeah, it's been over a year.
Man, good times.
Yeah, man. He was a believer in the big booty bitches, and then he became one, so, you know.
True.
Yeah, very true, very true. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about Ascension Academy. So obviously you've been around for Ascension Academy. I think this is the second year, right, of Ascension Academy. It's I don't really watch it too often myself, but I do like peep in like on you or Chips and stuff like that to see how the roleplay is going, and it's always interesting. I did actually do a podcast with them like 8 months ago, and they actually gave me a tour of the whole school privately, which I highlight on my channel. And obviously the map has changed, and now you're like, last time I checked, you guys were all like in the desert or something. And it was like a school trip or something, and I don't know what's going on, but it looked very interesting. I find it interesting because like it kind of reminds me of like Hogwarts, but obviously it's not. It's like way different, but it still has like the elements of like having 4 different houses and like, you know, all the students and everybody's played by somebody. You know, we have the teachers, the headmaster, the students, and you know, then they have like, you know, the relationships and people like flirting with each other, and then people dying, and you know, stuff like that. So tell me about season 2. What's been going on with your character?
Well, so what's been going on? What's been going on with Ryder is that, you know, he's still kind of trying to find himself. He's matured a little bit, but there are times where that joking manner still kind of comes out of him from time to time, but it's not really prevalent. Like, more of himself is a serious tone. And he's in love with this girl named Arbor, which she is a gemstone. Ryder loves her smile, the way she carries herself. Like, when she smiles, Ryder thinks that's the most beautifulest thing that he has seen. And he wants to be all about that smile. Well, the difficult thing is that she might have eyes for someone else. And so, yeah, so while Ryder is just over here like, hey, I'm interested in you, I want to date you and things like that. Will you pay me some attention, please? But while he's doing that, she has feelings and things for someone else at the moment. But you know, he's still trying to push. He's still trying to push to let her know that she can depend on him. You know, he doesn't want her to shatter or whatever like that. You know, because that's what he sees in his mind. You know, that's one of the many things that goes through his brain a lot of the time. And so, he's just trying to maintain, you know, just trying to hang out with her as much as he can, trying to show her that he's worth it. But unfortunately, Ryder just keeps fucking up. He keeps fucking up because one of the characters in there, Rook, keeps fucking with him. And because Rook keeps fucking with Ryder, it's making Arbor to assume that Ryder's just some sort of dangerous ass demon with lots of power. But see, the thing is, he doesn't really flaunt his power. He doesn't flaunt it. So that's what's going on at the moment. To be honest, it has been as fun as the RP has been lately. That hurdle in itself has been one of the most struggling things to go through. Like me, you know, I'm affected a little bit because damn, I just want to date her, man. She's fucking cute, gorgeous to me. You know what I'm saying? Like in character, out of character. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just wanted to know, damn it, woman, stop looking at my power, start looking at my personality. Damn.
Yeah, exactly. What the heck? Now, does Ryder like big booty bitches too, or is that just, you know?
Well, while Ryder is an extension of myself,
yes,
you know, it's basically me playing the character. I have to take some of that away from him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. He's gotta be more of a gentleman. You know, he's gotta be a little more smooth to ladies. You know, you can't just call them big booty bitches and you know.
Yeah, precisely.
I got you.
Like this whole thing in general, it's just been a struggle, man. It's been really stressful. Like I have fun at Ascension Academy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I do have fun. But the whole Ryder chasing Arbor ordeal is one of the most stressful ass times that I've had to go through. I don't know. I don't know how I put up with it sometimes, but it's really fucking stressful.
All you gotta say is it's good content, homie. That's all you gotta say.
I don't know. I mean, I'm really putting my heart out there, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, man. Oh, shit, man. I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, you know, maybe it'll happen one day. Because then you said that when it finally happens, and you finally, like, date in the RP, then you can say, hey, you know, I climbed Mount Everest, you know, I failed like 50 times, and here I am, you know, on the 51st time, and I got you now. You know? It's more interesting to have a struggle rather than just immediately get the girl, you know, because that's boring. That's like a fairy tale, you know. It's kind of like, oh, yeah, I got the girl and we got married. See you later, you know. But if it's like, you know, years of struggle and, you know, it's more interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's why I'm trying not to rush anything or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I'm taking my time. The person who plays Arbor is actually a really great person. Oblivious.
Oh.
They're really great.
Oh, I know her. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Oblivious is really great. But they make it hard, man. They make it hard.
Listen, Oblivious, she knows to make it hard, okay? To make it hard for you, anyway.
She does. Fucking. But you know what? I'm good.
Hey, man, you'll get that tail. Don't worry about it. You know, you'll get it eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, though, the RP in itself has been really fun. I've enjoyed myself. There are times where sometimes it gets a little too much, and I kind of gotta just take a step back a little bit.
Yeah.
But other times, it's just been really great. So,
I got
I'm happy about it.
It's kind of wild how like Ascension Academy has come so far, because like when I I thought about doing another podcast for like the Ascension Academy maybe coming out, like a bunch of people. You would be included if you want to. Um, I'm finding it very difficult to get certain people on like chips. You just live and breathe Ascension Academy. I've never seen him outside of Ascension, like once in like a blue moon. It's kind of like a red moon situation. Does he just honestly live in like Ascension Academy?
Stealth RG.
Yes.
He does a lot of work with Ascension Academy and stuff like that. Like, the man is on a grind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know personally what's going on in his life. He hasn't really sat down with me, really, and told me much of anything.
Oh, okay.
But whatever's going on in his life right now, I hope that he overcomes it and, he finds himself with a little bit more freedom to do things. Because, truth be told, a lot of people do miss him. They miss interacting with him outside of Ascension and stuff. So
same.
I hope that one day it gets back to a time where I can sit down with him. We talk about big booty women's.
Amen, brother.
And we and we just chill out. We chill out. But he's I guarantee you this though. He's working hard on Ascension. Next to him is Kurita.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Kurita, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people who work on Ascension and things like that are the most amazing ass people because they
100%.
believe in something and they work on it. So it makes me happy being a part of something that people keep enriching our imaginations and stuff about. So to the homie Stealth RG, if you're watching, keep up the great work. Kurita, you too. All right.
Yeah, give a round of applause for both of them. Like they've done all this. They made it their own role play. Amen.
Absolutely.
Hey, clappers in the chat for both of them. They did incredible work.
Absolutely.
I had the pleasure of meeting both of them way back in the day. And I would say without like Chips and like the RP like for season 4, I wouldn't have met like a lot of Lan and Ulf and Ashanera and Jacobo and Ryan and all them. I never would have met Nags and all them. So if it wasn't for Chips, I wouldn't have never met them. So like the guy does a lot of great work. It sucks that I don't get to see him or even talk to him. It's kind of like it is what it is. But he did say, I did ask him at one point. I said, "Do you want to come on for an interview?" He told me he's interested, but he's just too busy with Ascension Academy. He says, "Catch me when I'm not doing Ascension Academy, and I'll be on." So if there's a season break or something, then maybe I might catch him. We'll have to see.
Hopefully, after season 2 is done, we take like a huge ass fucking break.
Oh yeah, man needs it.
I hope we do.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But anyway.
So.
So anyway, what about Adventure RP? This is more of a newer RP, I think, right? By Kazuki K. You're part of it, I believe. Brunswick and a bunch of people hop in on that. So what's the Adventure RP like? Is it just sort of like like I don't know how to describe it. This seems like medieval or something.
Well, all right. So back when Adventure RP started, I was the guy that kind of really just started it. It was a community. It was an open, community-driven thing.
Okay.
It was a chance because Kazuki wanted to do something with me. I was like, sure, Kazuki, because Kazuki's a great guy.
Yeah.
Like this guy's RP sense is insane. Like the amount of just patience and things that he has, it's just amazing when it comes to putting things together. And he's really nice, really humble. And I love working with him, to be honest, both in Ascension and when it comes to Adventure RP stuff. So, I started Adventure RP, the open community version, a long time ago. After I'd done that, Kazuki came in, and then he wanted to put kind of like a story on it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, okay, sure, Kaz, you go ahead, man. So he made it closed. He brought in some NPCs, and then boom, we now had a story. Me and Kazuki would continue to work together and things like that. It was really nice though. The story was good, even though it was a mental struggle on my fucking brain, because fucking a lot of insane shit happened during that RP. A lot of dark shit, but it was a really great RP all around. I think we are nearing the season 2 ending, and I think it's going to be definitely interesting for sure to see where it goes. For the most part, yeah, Adventure RP is good. It's bringing a lot of our communities together. A lot of people who want to RP in a space that they can't really do it in, and they get to come to Adventure RP and to do that stuff, you know? So, it's kind of really cool. I've met lots of great people in that RP already, and I'm friends with those people now. One of them, well, a couple of them I'd like to dedicate to is, so, number 1, Maple Sage.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, man. I gotta talk to you a lot more. And number 2, Zach Wars. Jimmy Johnson has loved Jimmy Johnson's life. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, man.
That's cool though that
Yeah.
you were the one to like start it up as like an open community thing, and then obviously over time it became more closed up. That's fine, right? Because you can't have it open all the time, right? Then you get like random people showing up and like, I'm a god and I'm gonna destroy all of you, and you're like, okay, dude, why is there a Halo Spartan here, dude? Why is there, you know, Luke Skywalker coming in and going like, I have the power? Like what in the hell?
Bring the camera back. I forgot a person. Bring the camera back.
Yeah, put the camera on.
Where's the camera?
There you go.
Okay, there it is. Also, Mr. Brunswick, legend. Love you, man. Mr. Brunswick's the truth.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Okay, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. We got you. But yes, Adventure RP. You know, I remember. I think it was Ribbonheart has her own RP called Pathfinders, I think too, which is an open-ended like community RP that she started as well. It's like an introductory RP. It's like if you never RP'd before, it's a place to go to learn how to RP, and then like you get your experience, and then you can maybe get into Ascension Academy or Kalos Row or Adventure RP or anything like that. You know, because I feel like role playing in VR chat for the larger groups, you know, you have to know someone or be vouched for. And if you're like someone who probably doesn't stream or really known in the community, it can be very difficult to get into a role play. So going to like Pathfinders or something like that can be a way to get I guess notches on your belt or experience, and then you could be like, hey, you know, I'm friends with so and so, and they run this role play, or a Purple Lotus and things like that. It's a way to get some experience. Because I think VR chat and role playing go hand in hand. I think role-playing is a huge part of VR chat. You know, I know that the base of this game is obviously, you know, socializing, eating drunk on the weekend, stuff like that. And this game was never really built to have role-playing or, you know, gun battles and things like that. It was kind of just something that people wanted to start and do. And obviously, you know, you yourself and many other people have started stories and storylines and RPs and worlds and whole universes and stuff like that, like Kalos Row. Arcadum had to do a whole story, like just to build a whole story behind it, then finally get the world built. You know what I mean? Like he wrote all this lore and all these mega corporations and all this stuff, and then build the world itself. And it's very impressive, you know. And role playing in Kalos Row is very fun. It's also very challenging because we're very limited, right? Like if I shoot you with a gun, your character doesn't actually die. You have to like LARP it, right? You have to like role play and be like, oh my, oh, you shot me. You know what I mean? Like you have to role play, right? So you have to have people that are willing to role play and to be able to sell a hit and stuff like that. And I feel like it takes a lot of time and effort and collaboration between a lot of people to have something that works well, right? It's not like GTA where you have a health bar, it hits 0, you fall to the ground, you die, right? It's not like that.
Yeah. It's more realistic, right?
Yeah, it's more immersive. That's what a lot of the GTA role players have said, that like VR chat is a lot more immersive. Like we don't have the tools to have like you could make health bars and stuff. It's very difficult to do. And it's also a very janky system because like I could shoot you once, you're supposed to take 10 damage, but because VR chat and bugs, it can end up being like 100 damage. Like you just get shot once and you die. And then people are gonna be like, "What the hell, man? I just made my character. I died." It's like so a lot of people do the whole RPing thing, and having full body is like what really sells, I think, RPing. If someone stabs you in the leg and you have to start limping around, I think that's like crazy to me. I'm like, whoa, like that person's like, to be able to, RP and role play their character's condition over time, or change your avatar. If you lose an arm and you have only one arm, then you cut off you know what I mean? Like you edit your avatar and stuff like that, or have a robo arm or scars in your face. I think that really is really immersive and really adds to a character. You can't really do it in other games. I think VR chat is what, really going to push VR and RP.
I agree. Talking about being able to be a part of all the other RPs and stuff like that, it's a cruel thing, but yeah, with everyone being around, with all these different RPs and things like that, especially those in Ascension, you like, I feel so bad for the other people who don't get to participate in the stuff that I'm involved in.
Yeah,
because you really do have to be recommended and stuff for it. And to be honest, I would love to have everyone a part of it, which is why I do a lot of more open community-orientated stuff, because if I can use the popularity and things that I have to make it to where people have an open space to do RP and stuff in, then that's what I want to do. I don't really like the whole system, but it is what it is, Like it,
yeah.
You have to really show up and show people that you're worth it.
Yeah.
But I don't really like that philosophy, that in general. So that's why whenever I hold an open RP community RP thing or whatever like that, anyone and everyone is welcome to come and role play with me. As long as they fit the setting and everything that I've placed.
Yeah.
It is all good with me. But for all these other ones, yeah, man, such a cruel notation, but I get it. I really do get it. I understand it. So, like I said, it is what it is.
I got it, man.
I think
like other people have community stuff like Rob Rafflegator. He does theme RP nights where it's like a one-off thing where they go to like a Star Wars map, and then everyone has to be in Star Wars avatars, and they just sort of for an hour they'll just mess around, and then you just win. You don't actually win anything. It's just sort of bragging rights. But point is, if you're really good at roleplay, that's a good way to get into it, and then you can go from there and maybe apply to Ascension Academy or something like that. Even if you don't stream, maybe you can be on the stream because Rob goes around and a cameraman, so you could clip something and be like, hey, this is the character I did for Rob's RP thing or his lobby. Here's an example. What do you think? It's a good way to build up a portfolio. I know, like I said, I agree with you. The whole vouching system, I understand that it has to be in place, but it's kind of mandatory, when you have a more serious RP, right? You can't just have people coming in as literally Goku when you're doing a pirate RP. As much as that would be funny, that, you can't really have that, so.
I agree wholeheartedly. Even though it's a cruel system that's in place, I do agree, wholeheartedly. So, you know, because if you're trying to build a story and things like that, you want to make sure that you have the correct players and people who are willing to play along with the story.
Yeah. It's just the way it is, you know.
Absolutely.
It's the same thing with most RPs, not even in VR chat, like even in GTA servers, you have to like, for the no pixel one, you have to sign up by like writing not just paragraphs but like an essay. Like, I'm not even joking. You have to write an essay about like your character. You know, if you were robbing a bank, what would you do? You have to describe every single little minuscule little detail to them to explain why you're worth bringing, and then also have like a quirky character trait and stuff like that. So you have to really prove yourself to a lot of people, because they're taking the risk of putting you on, right? And when you have a lot of big streamers involved, you know, they don't want someone just there to, you know, benefit from other people or just be mean or TOS or anything like that. So it is what it is. But at the end of the day, you know, if you get a lot of people who put the time and effort into something, then you're going to achieve it. You know, if you really want to get into Ascension Academy or Callus Row or No Pixel or whatever you want, I'm sure you can do it. You know, you are proof of the concept yourself. You know, you're in all these different RPs. You also got partnered on Twitch. You know, 5 years took a long time, but, you know, hard work and dedication, you can do anything in life, you know?
True that. Well spoken.
Yeah. Yeah, I just say from my heart, man. I believe everything I say in my heart, you know? I don't write anything. I'm not scripting anything. It's come from my brain, my mind. So, it's easy to say when you know, when you believe in it, you know? But we'll start taking some questions. Sorry, we'll start taking questions from the chat, by the way. So if anyone has any questions for Kuri and I, including your own chat as well, if you have anything people want to say. But so many GTA characters are copy-paste. Oh, sorry.
It is questions time, chat. Feel free to bombard me and the gorgeous rebel here with questions.
Yeah. I need my RP
fix. My own chat.
Yeah, Sketchy's one of the devs that works in Callus Row. Says like she needs her RP fix. Yeah, because we only do Callus Row once a week. I wish we did it like twice a week, but I get it. It's getting so many, like, imagine trying to get like 120 people to show up the same day. Like, what the heck? So, you know.
That'd be insane.
Oh yeah.
That'd be insane.
It's really tough, especially because some people during their RP had to quit, so it was really rough. Like, people had to quit, and you know, because things happen in real life. But you know, getting a lot of people to show up.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people had to quit Ascension as well. Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah, just stuff came up.
It's not like GTA where it's drop in, drop out, because you can just play the game anytime, whatever hours you just play, right? That's what I do like about GTA. When you come in and out, but you know, Callus Row and Ascension Academy, you have to show up at a select time and have to be there, right? So, anyway,
yeah,
you had a question?
Got two of them here actually. So this comes from one of my mod admins, Gabby the Quoter. She asks, "When do you plan to bring back Vengeance RP?" Well, due to me working on other projects and mental struggles and things like that, I've had to just take a step back because I was doing too much. I don't know when Vengeance RP will be returning, but just know that Vengeance RP is not ended yet. Not ended yet. So it will be coming back. It's just I've got to give myself some time to just refresh and just truly relax at this moment, because I'm a part of a lot right now, and I barely have days to myself, so I'm just taking it easy. And then the second question is, what is the funniest RP situation have you been in? And this question is for the both of us.
I can answer.
So this is for both of us.
So, I guess there's many. The only real times I've roleplayed for VR chat was Callus Row. I also did Forbidden Knowledge, which was Arcadum's first RP he did. It was a lot smaller. It was just kind of like a classroom thing. That was fun, but we don't really have any funny times in that. The only other time would be with Chips' like Season 4 RP. I was playing the Pimp, so there's definitely funny times. But for Callus Row, the funniest thing I ever did in RP was that I was in the establishment where the big booty bitches are. And basically, I could try to convince everyone to start doing squats. So I did 100 squats straight up. Like I actually did 100 squats, and like the bunch of the dancers were doing squats with me. I thought that was hilarious because it was like such a break from such a serious RP, and everyone just sort of like squatting up and down, going like 1, 2. So like I was just trying to convince people to squat with me and be like, hey, you want to get a nice booty like me? You got to do some squats. So I tried to. Some people did some squats, but I think that was pretty funny watching like 10 people just squat, and then, like out of nowhere you see like Arcadum or whoever walk in. They're like what the fuck? Why are all these people squatting? Like what's cool? I don't know. This was pretty funny.
So, a funniest RP situation for me was during Ascension Academy, where, because I've had a lot of funny situations in Ascension Academy, but this one will forever be just the moment where it was truly OOC. So, there was a time where this Hopkins lady shows up to the academy.
Yeah.
And she just did not like the school in general. She was on stage talking about, you know, this and that. And then she ends up walking off the stage and was like, the air here sickens me. I must leave. And then, so Kazuki, his character, Zachary, was like, what kind of name is fucking the Hopkins? And I just, like, so what my brain does is, sometimes when I hear things like that, I try to compare them to things I've heard that just made me just fucking laugh and shit. And so that episode was filled with so many fucking memes that night, of things. So during the time we were on our way to class, I just blurted out loud, I was like, the air here sickens me, Gordon. And it made everyone around me just bust out fucking laughing. And then Kazuki just Kazuki just started rolling. Kazuki, like, the Gordon jokes were just on full blast with Kazuki. And Haven as well, so it was fucking great. I enjoyed that situation because first off, fuck that Hopkins chick. She could suck a fat one. And
whoa, okay.
Yeah, I hate her, dude. I don't like her. Well, I like how the legs in her loincloth kind of come out and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I like how her legs
yeah. I know what you're saying. You know.
Other than that, yeah.
She got that body, but she ain't got no personality. I tell you what, you know.
Yeah, she's too wound up, bro. She needs some Mamba for sure.
Oh yeah, I got you, man. I understand. We got a question here. I have to scroll up a bit, but question was if I should I get into sorry. Oh man, RP questions I just got here. Is it cool if I ask how I should get started, or was that already asked? Like how to get started into roleplay? Oh, we're getting a raid from I think this is Johnny that's going on here. I think it's on
there's
thank you so much. Holy shit.
That's okay.
KMF Johnny, thank you so much. I
handle
appreciate
all of you
that.
at once.
He was in Ascension, or was he? Is Johnny in Ascension? I don't remember. I know he's in Kalos Row.
No.
Okay.
No, he's not in Ascension.
He was in the Kalos. He played Alfonso. His character fucking died in the finale. I was crying my eyes out. Anyway, thanks for the follow/raids. Anyway, to answer this question, how to get started into roleplay, it's already kind of discussed a little bit earlier, but basically the best way to get into like roleplaying and stuff like that, I would say, is to join a community. Did you actually know that in VR chat, the Discord, there's actually a tab, it's called like community hubs or groups or something like that, community groups, and it's a tab where you can actually join various communities in VR chat via Discord. And some of them happen to actually be roleplay communities. Like, I don't know if Purple Lotus is on there, but there's definitely RP ones on there. That's how you would get started. Or I guess, like, I don't know. I guess, like, if you were to, like, go up and talk to Oblivious or the Purple Lotus people or Pathfinders or, you know, I guess if you knew Kazuki or KuriGames and stuff like that and would talk to them off stream and then, yeah, maybe they'll let you in. I don't know. I can't really speak for you, but if you work hard enough, you can get invested into an RP, you know. It takes some time, you know, but the vouching system is kind of in place, so That's just how it is.
And that's just how it is.
Yeah, I mean, I can vouch people for because I'm main cast for Callus Row. I can vouch people for Callus Row, but just to let you know that if you're going to get involved in like any of these RP, because Callus Row is a lot more serious RP, you're gonna have to really push yourself to be really good and like do the best you can. I know that some of you may not be experienced, but just do the best you can and have fun with it. That's just the best way I would describe it. But anyway, sorry.
Yep.
We're taking questions from the chat, so I'm sorry if like all you guys from Johnny's stream are wondering what's going on. I'm basically interviewing KuriGames here, amazing friend of mine that I've known for 2 years, and we're doing questions from the chat. So anything you want to know about Kuri and I. Def real serious, yeah. Are you all hydrated? I mean, I could take some, I can take some water, Any more questions from your side, Kuri?
We have one from X_Geist. He says, one of your cringy/worst RP moments.
Oh, man. One of my cringy RP moments? Probably well, Season 4 roleplay of Chips at the Club Rogue. I played as Kenny K. Kona, so I was like the comedy or the joke character. Everybody there was very serious, like, oh, Chips, we gotta kill Chips, and oh, this KuriGames guy, he's gonna murder us all, or whatever. And then I'm just like, what's up, bro? What's going on? You want to dance with my girlies? Like, I was just like the joke character that made no sense and was just stupid as hell. I think the cringiest moment was when Rob Rafflegator came. He played his character called Belgor, and his character was like an elf, and he'd be like, I'm Belgor, how are you fine? Like, he'll just talk like a very flamboyant guy or whatever. And he was trying to hit on Chips or something, and then I pull out Kenny, and I have the Borat swimsuit with like just the strings. I have that for Kenny K. Kona, so I pulled that out, and I was like, come here, big boy. Let's just say that was pretty cringy, but, yeah. Kenny was getting it down, He was slapping them cheeks. It was pretty cringe. But, yeah.
I can't really, I don't really have a cringy moment that I can remember, because I don't really have any, because I don't really pay attention to a lot of those moments.
Okay.
I'm always just like living in the moment for RP stuff like that. Like, the thing about me is that when I roleplay and stuff like that,
yeah,
I usually just focus on what's going on in front of me. I don't really get surrounded by a lot of the cringy stuff. I don't know.
Okay. What if when you're at like just like chilling and you punch someone and they don't sell the hit? Is that cringe? If someone doesn't sell the hit?
That is cringe.
Yeah, that's pretty cringe.
That is cringe.
Yeah. That's a -1 in my book.
That's a huge immersion killer for me. Like, if I hit someone, this goes in VR chat as well. So if I hit someone and they don't sell the hit,
yeah.
Because in real life, if you got punched in the jaw, obviously you're going to fall on the ground. Unless you're a boxer, then you're good. Unless you got endurance out the ass. But
yeah.
As I'm not, and I'm not even in shape, if I took a punch from someone, I'm obviously going to sell the hit, because I know that deep down I ain't fucking tough. I ain't tough. But I can sell a hit.
I gotcha.
Oh, actually, Remixer has just reminded me. There is a time, it wasn't RP, but it was very cringy as fuck.
Oh, yeah?
So, here I am at the Great Pug at the 3rd floor.
The Roost.
There's this guy named Cane Slayer. Yeah, the Roost. There was this guy named Cane Slayer, and I'm playing Nephilim Curry. And I'm about to literally kill him with a one-shot move. He yells in desktop, lock. And I was like, what? Block? What?
Oh, he's blocking your hit. Yeah, what the fuck?
And I'm like, so what are you blocking with? Oh, I just block.
What? Got that desktop block, bro. You should have Thanos snapped him. You know what Thanos snap means? You block him, dude. You Thanos snap him.
I was like, hold up, did you just really do that? Does your character have any power to block a Nephilim sword swing? No, I just block.
No, just block, bro. I gotcha.
Okay.
Damn, dude. That guy's gonna go places, dude.
That like, I've forgiven Kane for that and shit like that. We're still cool about it. But we don't talk about that moment as much. But it's just like one of those many moments where I was just immediately when he said it, I was just triggered as fuck. And I was like, did this motherfucker just say block with no sort of story intuition on how to block my sword swing?
Yeah.
I was like, I was mad as fuck. I was like, this dude.
Does dude really be like that? Can you ask the guests, which is KuriGames, if they prefer Hot Pockets or pizza rolls? That's a real question, man.
Hot Pockets, bro.
Okay, Hot Pockets it is. Oops.
If someone ever got me some pizza orientated fucking Hot Pockets, and you happen to be a girl, you know, a woman.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a ring on that finger, okay?
Oh, amen, brother. How do you start a role play? Well, I think the most simplest way is to like get involved with some friends. Basically, if you have a couple friends and you just tell them like, "Hey, I want to do a role play." Like, role play doesn't have to be like you have to make a world and characters for it. Like, you don't have to go that in depth. It could just be as simple as you go to the Great Pug and someone's a bartender and a couple people are patrons and you just sort of goof off. Like, it's that simple. Or it can get more advanced, you know. Always start simple and work your way up. Don't just like be like, I'm gonna spend $10,000 on a world and have all these avatars from scratch. I'm gonna have this lucrative, crazy backstory, and then like nobody's interested. Like, start small and then work your way up from there, you know. And then maybe when you role play, I know of some. I've heard of some people. I don't know if this happens anymore, but I remember like 2 years ago, there was people that I met in VRChat in a public world that would role play in the Great Pug, in a public world. And they would be like, I'm the bartender, and this is the bar owner. Like, they would actually just roleplay in a public instance. And then, like, you know, a lot of people weren't roleplaying, but, like, if you were, they would friend request you, want to hang out more, and then they would build up a team of people that want to just roleplay in the Great Pug or whatever map and have fun with it.
I remember those days.
Mm-hmm.
I remember those days where I would be able to legitimately take an avatar of mine into a public world, and I would just have this RP battle with someone, and then everyone in the public instance would just gather around me and this other person, and they would just watch that shit go down. I miss those days. I truly do miss those days.
Yeah, the improv, you know? Yeah, I loved when people were willing to be a part of a role play. Even if they didn't know what was going on, they would just be like, yeah, kick the guy's ass. Yeah, beat him up, you know? Like, just seeing people get involved, even if they didn't know anything, that was fun. I remember moments like that, too, where, like, I go to, like, the old Void Club, and then someone would get drunk, like, RP drunk or whatever. I don't even know. But they would just be like, I want to kick your ass, Shaggy, from Scooby-Doo. And it's, like, some, like, I don't know, some lolly or something. I don't know. Just some weird shit going on. It's just funny seeing two people, like, be like, hey, just punch each other. It's I don't know. It's fun.
Yeah, I loved being in public worlds and doing that and just putting on a show for people and things like that. Like, nowadays I know you can't do it because it's just like
those emo wolf boys, bro. The edgelords. They come in.
Eh.
They're like, you're role playing? I'm gonna crash you. Boop. So it happens.
Yeah. I hate it.
Yeah. Been doing anything in Publix post 2018? I think another question. Hold on, let me scroll up here. Another question I saw.
Hang on. This one's from King Lucian. What is your funniest experience out of RP? If you have one, can be IRL or in VR chat. So my funniest experience out of roleplay. It would have to be the time I met Sky Medic.
Oh yeah.
Out of all the times that I have, the first time I ever met Sky Medic, and I found out that he was using these explosion models and stuff like that, killed me every time he did it. Every time. I remember a time, it's a clip on my channel, I remember a time where I told Sky Medic, hey Sky Medic, give me a dab, like a fist bump, fist dab, or whatever.
Yeah.
Instead of giving me a dab, he he dabs so hard that he just fucking explodes. And I'm over here just dying. It is killing me. But yeah, a lot of my funny times have been with Sky Medic, like the old school days when I wasn't a role player or whatever like that, but I was I guess it was the start of an RP or something like that, where I was trying to help Sky Medic and trying to recover from girls and stuff, because each woman that he'd seen that I have a great ass or whatever, he would explode. and and it was just great. Like, I love Sky Medic, man. He's such a good guy. I love that dude.
Yeah, I already answered the question about the most awkward roleplay moment or cringy moment. It's kind of like the same thing, sort of. One question I saw earlier from Jinzo. They're asking, like, well, let me pull back up so I can read it word for word here. But they asked, one second. Do you guys have any advice for aspiring streamers, like someone trying to get noticed more? Well, I feel like there's many different ways to get noticed on Twitch, especially in the VRChat community. I think one of the good ways is to try and... Well, some people there's two people. Either you try and blend in with the crowd, you try to do like what other people are doing, or you try to be unique. I'm the person who's trying to be more unique because I run my own talk show, right? There's some other people that try and blend in the crowd, whether that's role-playing or doing memes or having some sort of quirk. I think everybody in VRChat who's a content creator or a streamer has their own quirk, something that makes them different from each other, but they still blend in some way. Whether they're role players, they're dancers, they're singers, talk show hosts, whatever, right? So have a personality, even if you're a mute. You know, I do believe that mutes have personalities, even if you don't choose to talk, right? So have something that's, you know, makes you a little bit unique, and do something that you love. That's what I always try and tell people, is do something you like and enjoy. Don't do something you don't enjoy, right? If you don't like memes, don't do memes, right? That just, it seems silly to me that a lot of people are going to force themselves to do something they don't like because they think it's going to get them more viewers and attention. And that's the worst thing you can do, because people, your audience, are going to tell. They're honestly going to be like, this guy clearly doesn't like VRChat or clearly doesn't like streaming this game, so why should I watch him? He's not enjoying it. The whole point of streaming is to have fun with it, not to like treat it as like a chore or whatever. Or be like, oh man, I have to stream another 2 hours of this dumb game. You know, like, no, like, have fun with it, you know? And if you like what you do, then people are going to follow you, you know? You can make worlds. You don't have to play VRChat. You can literally just make worlds in Unity or avatars. There's plenty of people who stream VRChat purely for making avatars, and they get a viewership. So
They do. As for me, I tell this to everyone who wants to get out there on Twitch and things like that. The number one thing I'm going to tell you, it's going to change your life, when you start streaming, okay? Do not follow the trend of playing popular games. That is not what's going to grow you. If you want to make it out here on Twitch, you have to completely go in a separate road of things. Like, for me, I started off with Yu-Gi-Oh, you know? Yu-Gi-Oh was my jam back then. I used to participate in tournaments that were hosted by a streamer known as Reggie Royce. And ever since then, you know, look where my adventures have taken me in the Twitch game. Like, I'm here in VR chat. No. Things like that. The thing is that I've seen way too many people quit Twitch because they weren't getting anywhere. But the thing is, they were playing the games that other people are already famous in, and they weren't wanting to change it up. You know? Here's a little tip for people that I feel will help you immensely. Play the games that has views, but many other people aren't playing. Grow community out of that. I was one of the original streamers for VR Chat. Back when you know, no one was streaming this game.
Yeah.
So, little old me, and with Zoe Cakes as well, we decided to stream VR Chat. And this was before I knew Zoe at the time. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad that VR Chat has just blown up now, and a lot of other people are coming in and stuff, you know. It feels great. But you have to keep in mind, back then when I was streaming VR Chat, not a lot of people were streaming this game. And so I came in, streamed the game. And, you know, I wasn't obviously I wasn't cause of why VR Chat grew. Because a lot of other people, a lot of big streamers and such came in, probably from PewDiePie or Nags or whoever like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the game got popularity then. So now look at VR Chat. It's prospering because, you know, different communities are combining together from different places on Twitch. So you literally just have to follow a trend. Like, don't get on the trend that other people are part of. If a lot of people are playing Call of Duty or something like that, don't follow them into it. Do something else. Like, go play a game that people are not playing. And you'll get there. You will. It's just like, that's just how it is.
No, I understand. I got you.
And keep persevering as well. Like, keep persevering. If there's one thing that people love to see, and it's a guy who's willing to put it all out there and to just never give up. Like, you see, even after I'm partnered, I'm still streaming. I'm still doing what I need to do to grow. Coming up with things. I've got a lot of things in the background working. A lot of things I'm going to bring to light soon. And hopefully that pushes me further into the world, you know. But yeah, I've accomplished a goal. You know, I've gotten partnered. But I'm not stopping. I'm going to keep going. Because I'm not afraid of success anymore. I crave it anymore if that means I get to live a better life with you all.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing makes me happier than that. Thank you.
Hey, amen, brother. Tell you what. Hey, amen. What I gotta say, like, I agree with everything you say. I feel like a lot of people just follow the trends and sort of hop one game to the next. Unless you're really into that, I wouldn't recommend it. Like, I actually remember you actually streaming VRChat when I first started playing. I played a December 10th, 2017, just before I got a Knuckles meme, and the game was just taking off. And I remember seeing this guy named Curry. I was like, who is this guy? Who is you? I don't think you even had VR back then, did you? When you first started playing, you were on desktop, right? I don't remember.
I was in desktop.
Yeah, I remember, man. You had your
desktop.
Superman shirt on. I was like, who is this guy? You're in presentation room running around. I was like, what? Who is this guy, dude? Because, like, I remember, like, at the time there was the big streamers are hopping on, and then, like, besides them, I would scroll down, and it'd just be you. I'm like, who's this guy? Who's this KuriGames? Zoe Cakes? Who are these people, man? And then I watched. I lurked, you know. I'm a lurker, you know. And you were just a good, honest person that's wanted to play the game, and here you are, you know. That was 2.5 years ago. You know, still the same guy.
Damn.
When did you start?
Yes.
Like in November or before that, or?
So, I started streaming VR chat at around November of 2017. This was when my ex had left me in November.
Mm-hmm.
And I started streaming VR chat around that time. And
Okay.
around that time, I was on desktop. And I was just streaming it because it looked fun. I had seen Nags was doing the YouTube portion of it. And then PewDiePie kind of threw in a little bit of his thing as well. So I was like, okay, I want to get into this. This looks actually really fucking fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, after my fiance had left me, my ex and things had left me, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to put forth my effort and time in the VR chat. And I'm glad I did. The VR chat devs, in the beginning of things, had put me on as one of the people that were the influencers behind VR chat's growth. And you can go to that, you can go to that now. And I think my name is still there. And it was really fucking cool to see. I've never been mentioned in a developer thingy before.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing my name there, I was really hype as fuck about it.
Where is this? Like, what world is this? Because I'm kind of curious.
Oh, it's not a world. It's a document that VR Chat put up.
Okay.
Actually, let me see if... one second. I'm going to do a search really quick within...
Okay.
My,
I thought you were mentioning the... Because there's the old hub. Like, the old hub of VRChat, right? And someone made a fan version of the hub where it's exactly the same. But when you go to the mirror room, there's actually a wall that you can walk right through. And it goes like an underground tunnel. And then it goes to a secret area. And in the secret area is a bunch of like statues of like old players and stuff like that. And then there's this giant like mural of like 1,000 players. It said the first 1,000 players of VRChat back in 2017. I thought you were talking about that because that's like a hidden secret. I don't think a lot of people know about these days. But it's like a hidden mural.
No, it's no, it's let me find it. Let me see if it's one second. It was like a development. I forget what it's called. It was like development something.
I gotcha. While you're waiting for that, we'll take this question. In the movie Ready Player One, Wade said, people come to the Oasis for all the things they can do, but they stay because of all the things they can be. Do you see a future similar to the Oasis where something like VRChat becomes the status quo and not regulated to us few gamers because people feel more comfortable in an avatar than their own skin sometimes? Sorry for a long question. So your question is, do you see a future similar to the Oasis where something like VRChat becomes the status quo? You mean like the standard and not regulated as few gamers? Maybe not for VRChat, but social games in general, yeah, I could definitely see. I think a lot of people, you already started seeing this trend, like I'm not saying VR chat started VTubers and V streamers. It certainly did not, but it definitely gave wave to newer generation of those types of V streamers, right? You see it on Twitch, right? Like you see, the VSW run by Zendrea, right? That's Virtual Streamers Worldwide, and she's running a whole Twitch team of virtual streamers using avatars to represent themselves to play different games, not just VR chat, but a bunch of different games. So I do feel that there is going to be a future, and I see Project Melody and all these other people. I see people outside of her as well, like using technology to represent themselves in the way that they want to be seen as, right? Because at the end of the day, when you're born, you don't get to choose how you look and stuff like that. It's just sort of you're born like that, right? You can change certain things, you can get stronger and stuff like that, but certain aspects you can't really change without spending a lot of money on plastic surgery or anything like that or whatever. So playing a video game and then using VR and just like literally I can change my hair from red to like green in like 2 seconds. Like that's a lot of power, right? And it gives a lot of people the freedom to do what they want. That's why video games are always fun to play, right? It's escapism, right? But when you have a game like VR Chat where it has no actual goals, the goals are what you make it out to be. VR Chat is a social game, right? So there is no goal. Your goal is what you seek, what you want, what you can be, right? If you want to sit in front of a mirror for 6 hours a day or go drinking every weekend or become a dancer or a singer or a content creator, you can do that. VR Chat allows you to have the gates to freedom to do what you want. So basically, I do feel that VR Chat and many other maybe future social games in the future will probably emulate or try to be like kind of like Ready Player One, where you can do what you want, right? VR Chat already has that, where you can build whatever avatar world you want, right? Some people make careers out of streaming and all because of VR and social games. So all I'll say is anything's possible.
I found it.
Oh, nice.
So if you guys go on Google.
Yeah.
And you go and type something called an open letter to the VR chat community.
Mm-hmm.
An open letter to our community. You guys will see it.
Mm-hmm.
And my name is literally there. I can't believe it. My name is still there.
Can you DM me that, like the links?
Well, it's a Steam thing.
Oh.
I managed to find it on Steam. Maybe I can Google it, and maybe I'll find it.
If it's on Steam, you can go on like Google and go to Steam, and then you use the URL. It's another way of doing it. Oh, I already got it. Wait, we got it here. Oh, thank you. They hooked me up in the chat. Let me open this. I'll take a look at it at a later time.
If you scroll down, you'll see a number of names. I'm still there. Like I can't believe it. I'm still on there.
We're excited to have many passionate people. Thank you for your patience. Website. Oh, James Ski, Strippin, TMS, Diarist, Pokelaws, Nags21, Lyric, Whoops, Drek the Wiz, Soda Poppin, Clammy Jones, Jimmy, Papo Vince, 7, Shamrock 7, KuriGames, Elite 2X. Nice. Awesome.
Yeah, I can't believe it. My name is still there. Ugh.
This was made January 9th, 2018. That was 2 years ago. That's cool. That's awesome. Anyway, anybody have any like last minute questions? Like 1 or 2 more questions? We have to wrap it up. We've been going for over an hour and a half, by the way. But I appreciate it.
Have you seen the new Avatar 3.0 system, and are you excited if so? E4 and I have not seen the Avatar 3.0, so I can't give any comments on it and things right now.
I've seen it. Not like physically like in the game, but I've seen like people talking about it, and I've seen like examples on Twitter, and I talked to like Kurita and stuff who are, Avatar creators, right? So from my understanding, and I have my friends like Gambit and stuff, they also use it in testing it. It's like way cooler than what we have. Now we have Avatar 2.0, they have 3.0, and like you can, for example, I saw someone change their avatar scale, like their size of their avatar, just in a menu. in the game. Like, you know how, like, if I wanted to be small, right? If I want to be 2 feet tall, I have to, like, go to Unity, shrink it down, then re-upload the avatar, right? And with Unity, with Avatars 3.0, you don't have to do that. I can literally just, like, have a slider and just be, like, 100% and just go, and I can just shrink down in real time and just be tiny or big. Or if I wanted to change my hair color from red to green or blue or orange or whatever, I could do that in the game. I don't have to do it in Unity anymore. I could just color wheel gradient. Oh, my hair is green. Oh, I want to take off my glasses. Then I can take off my glasses. You know, it basically allows for more freedom of avatars. You can also change clothes on a single avatar. So if I want to take off the scarf, I want to take off this clothes or something, or change outfits, you could do that with one avatar.
That's sick.
Yeah, if you really put the time into your avatars, you can do a lot of cool stuff with it. What else? You can, I don't know, there's just so many cool stuff you can do. You can have AFK states. So they showed like a example where a guy was going AFK, right, like in real life. So he took off his headset, but right when he took off his headset, his avatar like disappeared and like pixelated, kind of like in the Marvel film when Thanos snaps everyone, they turn to dust and ash. Same thing. So whenever you go AFK, he goes and just disappears.
Yo, that's clean, dude.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff. It's also gonna enable. Oh yeah, they also have an inventory system too. So like, you can have it for RP, right? You can have like an inventory system. It's kind of like Half-Life Alyx, where like it's like an up, down, left, right. If I go up, then I pull out a gun. Like a gun spawns in my hand. It goes, and I go like, boom, you're dead. Or I can like go down and then like a mirror spawns. Or I can go down and like, I don't know, a magnifying glass pops up, and now I have a magnifying glass and it actually zooms in, or like a camera or binoculars or whatever. Or people had a pen, so like if they're a mute, they can just go like this, and then a pen appears, and now they have a pen. If they don't want to use the pen anymore, then they just go, oh, the pen's gone. You know, like this enable and disable stuff on their avatar. So that's an inventory system. Or or swords or whatever. Yeah, whatever you want.
Okay. Okay, that's actually really clean. Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna make avatars a lot more advanced. Some people, you can have like avatar changing clothes and stuff like that, but it's kind of like with emotes. This is more of a built-in inventory system, so it's kind of like a lot more advanced. I don't know what like how far you can go in depth with it, but I'm pretty sure you could do some really crazy stuff with it. Maybe have like more gestures for ASL for people who want to know like American Sign Language. I don't know. There's just so many cool things you could do with it. You can also I think you can lock, or no, you could adjust your what do you call it? Like your facial blend shapes. I saw someone doing that. So like if I wanted to make my character always smiling, I could do that. Or if I can open my eyes, or if I want to like adjust my blend shapes in real time, I could do that. I can like make my character constantly wink. Or whatever, like, I don't know, it's just some wild stuff. I'm like, what the heck?
That's really clean.
Oh yeah, toggle walk animations if you want to fly or walk. So you can like toggle if you want to no clip and stuff. If you want to fly through walls or be able to fly.
Is this in the beta?
I believe so in the open beta. Yeah, you would have to like set up yourself. It's not like it's just there. Like, you have to do it. But yeah, if you know how to work it, you could do it. You have to build this stuff. It's not like it's just like, oh, and I can fly. You know, like you have to build it. But I'm assuming because VRChat is a community-based game, people are gonna have those scripts like downloadable, so you can just add it to your character, right? You'd be like, okay, I want to fly. You add the script that someone built. Sort of like how like the script with the pen is, right? Like all the mutes have that. That's a script that someone made like years ago that everyone shares. So those types of scripts and prefabs would probably be built, and then you just add it to your avatar. If someone wants to give it out for free, or maybe you have to pay for it. I don't know. It depends on the person.
How much time do we have left?
We'll probably just have to take like one more question, I guess, if you want to take a quick one.
Okay. Yeah. So this question comes from Kirihima. This is the final question. What is something you learned from being in VRChat that taught you a valuable lesson and helped with your growth in life?
something that helped me grow from VR chat, or like learn like a life lesson. I think an
Yeah, we'll
important
go with
life.
both of us.
I,
Go with you.
yeah, I think the important life lesson that I've learned as a person who played VR chat is not to be judgmental, is to accept everyone, honestly. Because before VR chat, I wasn't saying that I was the most toxic person, but I definitely just didn't care. I came from playing Call of Duty and Halo back in the day, where you get an Xbox Live and people would trash talk you every day for 4 hours, and that was the end. That was it. Like you play online games, you're like fuck you, newbie, and whatever, right? Like that. That was like the lifestyle. But when I started playing VR chat, that quickly turned out to be something else, where I wouldn't judge people for their avatars or their, the way they represent themselves and stuff like that. And I have plenty of friends who don't talk. I never heard them or even see their real face. Like, so VR chat is made me learn not to be judgmental and to treat everyone equally and have fun and stuff like that. So
For me, VR chat has taught me to love everyone, regardless of who they might be,
mm-hmm.
regardless of what race, what gender they might be, what sexuality it might be. Love them for who they are, because there's no telling what they're going through mentally. So, and it's taught me to just be nice, joke around more, make them laugh, so that way they know that what they're going through, that they're not alone. They can always have someone to come to if they need to laugh, if they need just to get out of their mind and things like that. It's also taught me that I am more than myself. I need to stop living in my own bubble and learn to be more comfortable with things and to love everybody. So, yeah.
Yeah, I got you, man. I agree 100%. I think we'll wrap it up here. I'll put the camera on KuriGames and we'll let you wrap up. Anything you want to say, anything like any future projects you got working on, if you want to shout out your Twitch, your YouTube, your Instagram, whatever you got going on, your Twitter, you're more than welcome to tell everyone about it. And then I'll do my part and wrap up.
Okay. Rebel, first off, this has been fun. Again, being on these talk shows and things like that, where you give people an opportunity to just talk and speak and say what they want to do. First off, I am truly proud of you. You've really come far, and I understand that a lot, and I just want you to know to keep going and to always continue reaching for the stars, my friend, because your time is near. And when it gets here, I'm going to be truly excited, because you're amazing. To all of you watching, keep persevering. I know that those two words alone are hard to hear, especially with what you've got going on. And even I have to tell myself, because mentally I'm not doing well. But I have to tell myself to keep persevering, keep pushing, and to not give up. Thank goodness that I have VR, because if I didn't have VR, I wouldn't be here today. If I didn't have you guys in my life, I wouldn't be here today. That's the truth. I just want to thank you all so much for always supporting our creators in the VR chat community. Not just me, but everyone. Everyone who wants people to succeed, and don't think of this as some sort of competition. Because in this day and age, we all need to help each other. We don't need to be competing against each other. It needs to be more about helping each other out. Times of need, lifting each other up. So hi, I'm KuriGames, and I'm gonna reunite the world someday when I get out there. You can find me on Twitter under KuriGames a lot. Twitch.tv/KuriGames. And feel free to come and follow me if you want to. But just know, once you follow, you're a part of the journey now. We're gonna change lives. Slowly but surely. We're gonna show people out there that regardless of what race, what gender you may be, we can all love each other under the same fucking flag. Thank you very much.
Amen, brother. Tell you what, I agree. Can you put the camera on me, please, Cage? So anyway, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate KuriGames for coming by for another interview. It's been awesome. You and I have always connected and had a lot of fun. I'm always blessed to have you on here and share a moment. We have lots of laughs and goofs and gaffs together, and always a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much for all this continued support. I really do appreciate you. You're always more than welcome to come back for another interview or for a podcast you want to come on at a later time. And for the guys who don't know who I am, I'm That One Rebel. I'm your talk show host. I've been doing these talk shows for like 9-10 months now. I'm almost at 200 episodes of doing these interviews because you guys are the community that keeps me pushing to keep doing this, and people like KuriGames is what keeps me going and keeps me like motivated to keep doing my talk show. So thank you everybody for all the follows. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for the continued support. I'm pushing for that partnership. We'll see. We'll have to see if I get it.
Follow this man's.
Oh shit.
Follow him.
Yeah, follow me. We'll have to see. Maybe I'm the next one. Maybe I'm not. It doesn't matter. To me, I'll still do this talk show. That check mark is not going to change that. I'll still do this talk show regardless if I get partnership or not. That's what this is what I love to do. Talking to people, giving them the time of day, having them sit next to me and share their experiences and stories. But on that note, I think we're going to end it here. At least my stream. I think KuriGames is still going to be streaming. So before you go, we'll hit someone up of a raid/host. Do you want me to raid you, or do you want me to raid someone else in the community? Anyone you choose, I'll do it. And we'll also take a photo before I forget. But yeah.
I think you should give the love to other people out there who truly want it.
Okay, I can
You know
do
what
that.
I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll pick somebody.
Yeah.
Dab on stream. Okay, dude, I'll dab. Thanks. Yeah, anytime. What? Listen, okay, I have a thing where you redeem 1,000 points to dab, okay? I have to do it, okay? Don't judge me.
Get rid of it.
Get rid. What else do you use the channel points for?
For ass.
10,000 channel points, see some ass. I don't know, man. I think that's how you get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble with Twitch.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, we'll think about it, but the dab can't be there. Okay, it's long.
10,000 points. I'll change my outfit. Something else, something a little more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Think about it.
Oh, Autumn,
Yeah,
you dab?
you go and
Okay.
you go and give that love to some peeps. They need it out there.
Cage, if you could put the camera on the wide angle, I think it's called guest or host/all guests. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Thanks so much for doing the camera work. We're gonna go raid somebody. Let me look real quick, and then we'll take the photo, Curry, and then you be on your way.
Sure thing.
Yeah, well, let me just look here. Who's streaming in the category?
Hello Nella with the Prime.
Hey,
New
hey,
sub.
Hey, Twitch Prime. Hey, it's free. Hook my
Twitch
boy up.
Prime.
Yeah.
It's free. Also hook Rebel up, okay?
Yeah,
Prime sub him up.
Yeah, where's that Twitch Primes, man? Hey, free sub every 30 days,
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 second here. Just looking.